Congratulations, everybody. You made it to the final week of the course. I'm so excited to have taken this journey with you, and I really appreciated your candor and your openness during last week's discussion on diversity and inclusion. It takes a lot to share our personal stories and our personal experiences. And as you've learned throughout this course, it's really beneficial to be able to share that piece with others and the world. You might even want to go back and review some of the previous videos we did on how important that is as you move forward in your career to go on sharing your personal stories. So what we're going to be working on in Module 8 is the last step here is to go through the web text, and we're going to have some takeaways. We're going to be taking a look at goal setting and planning for your future. So there's a great table in there that will help you pinpoint an exact goal that you'd like to accomplish. And then you'll go through step by step and define that goal, some possible barriers, how you can work through those barriers. You'll have some short-term things to work on, some long-term things to work on. And I think it's a really helpful graphic that you can carry with you into your future whenever you are planning or setting goals. You'll see in the web text that it says that we're really setting little mini goals every day as we try to determine, when to do our homework or what priorities that take place during our day should come first and second. So I really like this last piece on goal setting, and I think you'll find it helpful. You'll also be able to review those 5 C's that we talked about at the beginning of the course and read through some information about how those 5 C's have played out in this course. So they'll give a description of the different skills you experienced and developed for each of those 5 C's. So I think that'll give you a nice overview and culmination of the Cornerstone course itself. Now, throughout the 8 weeks, as you've been working in the web text, you've been hitting a button called Cornerstone Connections. And now's your opportunity to download all of your answers into one document so that you can save that for your own future use. You won't always have access to this Cornerstone course, but you'll have this document available for your use if you download it to your personal computer. And you can go back and look at it 6 months from now, a year from now, 10 years from now, to see where you were then, how far you've come, and remind yourself of the goals that you set and the work that you did for this course. So for our discussion this week, we're going to be making another audio or video presentation, and you should be familiar now with the technology that it takes to do that. It should run a little bit more smoothly, and you should be able to focus more on the presentation itself. Your presentation is going to be kind of an elevator pitch, a 3-minute presentation on the research paper. So it'll give your classmates a nice overview of the research that you did, what you accomplished, your viewpoints, and so forth. So I think everyone's really going to enjoy watching your final presentation and finding out what you discovered during the research process. The final piece then will be to work on your e-portfolio in a program called Portfolium. And that's a program that Excelsior uses. You'll begin entering some data, and there are step-by-step instructions for exactly what you'll be placing into that portfolio. And then you'll be uploading a link for me to take a look at for our final assignment. Now, you'll be using this portfolio throughout your time at Excelsior. Other classes will ask you to add to it. And so by the end of your time at Excelsior, you'll have a complete portfolio that you can take with you to perhaps show to future employers. So that's it. The last thing to do will be to fill out the course survey, and you're finished. Go ahead and register for your classes. I hope you enjoyed this course. I certainly enjoyed traveling this journey with you, and I wish you all the best and success in your future endeavors.